Now we want to introduce you to a Chesterfield man who is completely paralyzed but is able to maintain his independence despite his condition. Our 8 News senior reporter Nate Eaton is here now with his story. Nate.
Christina, Donald Bridges turned 51 years old yesterday. He's one of Virginia's oldest and longest living quadriplegics. He can't brush his teeth, feed himself, do anything you and I take for granted. And how he ended up in his situation, and more importantly how he deals with it, is impressive.
Always try to find a reason to get out of bed.
It's been 26 long years.
That's the most important thing.
Since Donald Bridges last took a breath on his own or felt his feet touch the floor.
Dangerous driver.
To understand why, let's go back to 1987. Don is 24. He just graduated from Virginia Tech and is working on his master's at MCV. That afternoon, he goes to George Wythe High School to play a game of rugby with his league. Everything's great, but then he's tackled.
I felt a burning sensation in the back of my head. Just remember laying on the...
Don's spinal cord is crushed and his neck is dislocated. He can't move and stops breathing. He's rushed to the hospital and learns he'll be paralyzed forever.
It's pretty amazing to me.
Chet Willis met Don shortly after the accident. He's watched in awe as his friend has survived nearly 30 years living in his own apartment.
I quite frankly don't know how he does it.
Part of it is with the help of nurses who must be by Don's side 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I'm totally ventilator dependent. Meaning I can't breathe on my own at all.
What he can do on his own is impressive. He uses the computer by typing on this $2,000 keyboard, holding a wand in his mouth. He makes sure his cats are taken care of, and even though he doesn't get out much, he tries to get to church every week, where he worships with fellow Mormons.
If you had to pick, do you like basketball or football more?
Don's friends say he's humble and hates asking for help, but he needs it now more than ever. Medicaid only pays for nurses 16 hours a day. Don's expected to cover the rest, nearly $3,000 a month.
The needs are pretty significant. I would say it takes roughly $30,000 a year.
But Don has faith things will work out and he'll be able to remain independent.
I consider myself pretty fortunate.
In fact, he hopes to raise money for quadriplegics in similar situations, helping them cope.
I just like to be able to, with the help of others, help others.
And inspire others.
I still have a lot of things I want to do.
Like he already has.
He's just an inspiration to a lot of people.
Now, Donald's friends have organized the 5th annual Drive for Independence happening this weekend. 100% of donations go to pay for his nurses. If you'd like to donate, you can visit helpdonsucceed.org. We also have information on WRIC.com. I'm Nate Eaton, 8 News.